Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison between these two brand new Roborock vacuum cleaners. On the left, I've got the Q10 X5 Plus, retailing for $500. Then we've got the Q10 S5 Plus. So there's an X and an S. The S5 Plus retailing for $550. It's the more expensive one. Now, spoiler alert, in my testing, I found the X5 cleans just as good as the S5. It just doesn't vibrate the mop pad. The S5 Plus vibrates the mop pad. The X5, it simply it pushes it down, but I found it did just as good a job of mopping. So I would get whichever one is cheaper. Now, I did buy these products with my own money. I wasn't paid for this video. Now, I do use links. So I'll put links to both of these in my show description notes. If you purchase the product using my link, the product won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. It's a way of helping support my channel. That way I can give you these honest reviews. Okay, so first off, I love both these robot vacuum cleaners. They both have LiDAR navigation. They both use the Roborock app, and in that app, you can divide up your home into different rooms. It's going to vacuum and mop your house in nice straight lines. Now, both of these robots will vacuum and mop your house at the same time. And both of these robots have an auto empty station. So both of them, they both have the same dustbin. There are so many things that are the same. I'm going to show you the one thing that is different. It's in the mopping, but they have a dustbin. As they vacuum your house, everything goes in the dustbin. They both come back to the docking station, another vacuum kicks on, and then it sucks everything out of the robot into this dust bag. And they have the same dust bag. You're gonna have to replace that dust bag about every 2 to 3 months. Now, both of these, the dustbin also serves as the water tank. So for the mopping feature, you're gonna fill this up with water. There is a water pump in here that's gonna pump the water down to the mopping pad. Now, they both have the same reactive tech obstacle avoidance. The LiDAR navigation on both of them is exactly the same also, and that does a really good job. The obstacle avoidance does just an okay job. It's definitely going to run over cables and stuff that are low to the ground sometimes, but sometimes it does avoid things. Okay, let's get into the differences. So the mopping pad is different, and how the mop pad works is different, but they both have a carpet sensor. So they can both sense when the robot's on carpet, and then they both can lift the mop pad 8 millimeters. They both have the same brush roller, and it's got this comb on it. They call it the jaw scraper. So the brush roller is exactly the same, and then they both have the same jaw scraper comb to help get the long hairs off of it. They both have the anti-tangle side brush. It doesn't extend into the corner, but at least it does prevent long hairs from tangling up on it. The free spinning wheel, these are the drive wheels, are the same. So let's get into the mopping pad. You'll notice this little section right here. I'm going to show you. This vibrates. There's a motor inside here that's going to vibrate this to help with scrubbing. This one just simply pushes down. They both push down, but this pushes down and vibrates. They're both super easy to remove. Press these little buttons on the side. Here's this mop pad, and then here's this one. Here's this little arm that vibrates. Here's where the water comes out in the middle right here. Both of them you have to pre-wet the mop pad before you're going to mop. This little area is not able to get the whole mop pad wet. Now here are the mop pads. This little section vibrates on the S5 Plus. The mop pad is a little bit thicker, and this little area allows for vibration. This is just one mop pad, no vibration here, but it does push down. I thought the X5 Plus does just as good a job of mopping as the S5 Plus. I originally thought the S5 Plus was going to do a better job of like getting stubborn stains off and stuff. Now, it does do a really good job, but I found the X5 Plus does just as good a job. And you will hear that vibrate. You'll hear this little motor working. So the S5 Plus is a little bit louder whenever it's mopping only. And then both of these, you're going to be responsible for taking this off. It just slides out of this track. You've got to wash the mop pad after it mops your floors. You can see the mop pad is designed to capture the mud, but you're going to have to put this in your laundry or wash it in your sink, dry it, and then reinstall it. But I love the base station. The base station is going to take care of the dustbin, so it can vacuum your house, and then you really only have to keep up on the maintenance of cleaning the filter inside the dustbin about every 2 or 3 weeks. But as far as mopping, you'll have to do a little bit of the work yourself with cleaning the mop pad. Now, I really thought the S5 Plus was going to be a better mopper, but it's not. I didn't do a whole bunch of testing, but in the muddy paw print testing, which you can watch that video, look up Q10 X5 Plus and S5 Plus mopping, and you'll see both of these mopping. Now, again, they both have these same models without the auto empty bin. And I'm going to be reviewing those. You'll just have to do a little bit more. You'll have to empty the dustbin and the mop pad. So a little bit more work. I love auto empty dustbins. There's like 3 things that I have to have in a robot. Auto empty dustbin, a great or LiDAR navigation, which they both have, and then a great app. The Roborock app is amazing. I absolutely love it. Yeah, and they come in a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller box. Here's the Q10. This is the S5 Plus without the auto empty bin. So you're going to save a little bit of money, but you're going to get all the same features of the robot. And they have a little bit cheaper one called the Q7 series. And all of this is because Roborock had an older series called the Q5. They had a Q7 and even a Q8 series. Now, these are still going to be relevant, and they've really drastically lowered the price on these. So I've got videos on these, but I'll also be comparing the newer models to these older models so you can see exactly what the differences are. So again, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the show description notes. Again, I'm not showing you how they clean, but I have videos on how both of them clean. And be sure and check out my website. I just developed a website. Spent 3 days on Squarespace, justadadapproved.com. Thank you to everybody that helped me come up with that name. I had a poll, a survey out there. I didn't know what it was going to be, Just a Dad Robots, or I just threw it out there. And like I said, this channel has become our channel. And if I ever have a doubt, I'm like, I'll just ask the viewers. And so the viewers came up with justadadapproved.com. I was able to get it, so yay. And it's very limited. Let me know if there's some improvements you want me to make on there. It's got the basics. Now, you won't see, maybe eventually you will. Right now, you're not going to see these on there. These do have my Just a Dad sticker seal of approval, but they're kind of expensive. The website, I'm mainly like, these are the ones that are typically on sale or the prices come down to where they're just a buy. Like right now, the Mova P10 Pro is a little bit better than this, and you can get that. You can get the Mova P10 for $500 right now. And sometimes you can get it for $400, so it's $100 cheaper than these, and it does a lot more. It washes the mop pads for you. So, but again, so I'll try to develop the website. I'm the one doing it, so it's going to be slow. I love making videos. I want to get the videos out, but everybody has requested for me to, they can't find what products to buy. And so this Just a Dad approved website is going to be a place where vacuum cleaners, coffee makers, spot cleaners, the ones I review. But again, I want to get these on here that are great, just kind of expensive. But again, they're expensive right now. A year from now, that robot right there is going to be super relevant still. It's going to be a great robot, and the price may be $100, $200 cheaper. Then it becomes an absolute buy. So I just can't say it's not a buy based on price. That's really tricky right now, because this robot's going to be around for 4 or 5 years. They don't discontinue robots. They don't. Those old models, they're going to ramp up production because they're on sale, and they're going to sell a bunch of them. I mean, I'm just guessing. This is just what I've noticed. Over the last 2.5 years of reviewing robot vacuum cleaners, the first thing I thought was, they're going to discontinue. They won't sell this one anymore. I was wrong. So again, thanks everybody. JustADadApproved.com. I really appreciate your support, and thanks for watching.